Good day, this is Sam from Sam Bolgus's Gaming Guild, and today we're going to have some little fun. Uh, it's been a while since I played Doki Literature Club, so I thought what the hell, let's start with that game. I never really completed a game, so this time I'm gonna try and complete it. Now I see there's a new setup they did here with the game that's very interesting. You can actually check pictures. I wonder if you can put this like wallpapers in the background. I'll actually check that out. It's actually music. This is gonna be so cool. I wonder how this goes. Okay, it's literally playing music. Cool. Files, game folders. Okay, then you actually like a shortcut to the game folders and stuff. This will make it easier if I want to check something. Because I know they did like in the previous game they like changed stuff in the background and you had to go check it out and stuff. Side stories. This is new. I'll get to that when it's available. Okay, let's play it. Great. Let's see how far we can get here, boys. I wonder if I should like voice act these stuff. It's gonna be so stupid. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious of any attention she might be drawn to herself. The girl is Shiori, my neighbor and good friend since we were childhood. You knew the kid, you know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of worked out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel like better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crossroad and let Shiori catch up with me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Sammy. Yeah, my character's name is Sammy. No judging. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Shiori. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As you draw near the street became increasingly sparkled with other students and their daily commute. By the way, Sammy, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's totally not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one or many conversations when I dismissively go along with whatever she was going on about. Shiori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending a few time on gaming and anime. I was talking about how I worry about that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is totally important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die. I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're a NEET used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make you keep worrying about you. Alright, blah blah blah. I'll look at a few clubs that make you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is so as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Can actually imagine, like, she already wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club, if there is even one. Hello? Sure. Shiori must have come into the class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. That's convenient. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. I'm not here to impress you. You don't need to watch you wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Mean. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh, I suck at literature. Not that I was even aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure. Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Is that all it took to be Vice President? Wow, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's say my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I'd bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Hehehe. Don't make promises you can't keep. Damn it. I can tell if Shiori is really that much an airhead or if she is so cunning as to have planned all this out. I'll let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Oh boy. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Cheers. By the way, this is coffee. Nothing funny at all about it. I dejectedly follow Shiori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. Shiori, full of energy, swings open the class door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Shiori always says nice things about you. Shiori, you brought a boy? Oh boy. Someone is already not impressed just because of my gender. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Sammy, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Just staring at these women. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible cute girls. Okay, yeah, they are. No comment. What are you looking at? Your cute exterior? What the hell else? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? Wait, is my character like super shy or something? Yeah, that does remind me of myself in high school. Bummer. The girl of the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Shiori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Yeah, I'll do that. Shiori says that quietly in my ear, then turned back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. She does kind of look like the smartest one in the room. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Shiori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Sammy. Monika smiles sweetly. Is there like a history between the main character and Monika? Or is that just me? Why? We do know each other. Well, we really talk that we were in the same class last year. Ah, okay. Arnold, just read on, please. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely seems a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Sammy. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As you already mentioned, it's been widely so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Shiori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Shiori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, woo! Natsuki lifts this foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That sounds actually bloody delicious, to be honest. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Shiori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious! Shiori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking at the best angle to bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wondered if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this before somewhere? Somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I thought you technically did, Shiori. Shiori said, well, maybe, but not for, you dummy. Alright. Aw, she's super shy. I give up on Natsuki weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yori returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before sitting down, teapot next to the cupcakes. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a passing time for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was kind of forced to the situation. Am I allowed to say that? That would be so funny to see the reactions. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Shiori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Shiori seems really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity of how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Nice. That's actually very notable. Monika really is a great leader. Yori also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard starting a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and whole-worthy. worthwhile. Sorry, my bad. My English isn't that good. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yay! Well, do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agreed. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Sammy, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. On go! I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. And Chucky's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. He traces the rim of a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I think she would like that one anime. What's that anime called? I'll get back to that. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. So Miss Potter, so what? That's the anime I was thinking about. She would love that novel. She will enjoy that novel. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But she's like one of those bookworms. Someone that like sits in a cafeteria, sitting there reading hours and hours, But you know, like a lot of things, stories with deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I have this sick thing about horrors, especially horror games. I love them to bits, but I just hate them. It's jump scares. Oh, kills me. Maybe I'll get one of those good horror games and I'll like do a few videos on those. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to in a minimal level. I just read Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess I could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, and only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, she'll keep the arms over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Yuri suddenly Settle up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, expose your vulnerabilities, and show even the deepest reaches of your heart. Yeah, do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read some of everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzingly at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yay! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. The strengthened bond of the club. Isn't that right, Sammy? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back in the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. She already may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls are staring back at me, dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought, Sammy. In an anime world, yeah, anyone will crack. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poem is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right, okay, I first started then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! She already wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came to the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. This makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting with a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assembly. Write a poem to bring into the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Sammy? I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hey! Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety filling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yori and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey Sammy, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Yori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Shiori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have to change the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starting with writing a poem tonight. Okay, so I'm going to write the first poem and then I'll be ending off the video. So let's quickly. I wonder who's. I know what's gonna happen to Shiori. I know. I played it before. This is the new one, but I played the original one before, and I know what happens to Shiori. So let's see if I can do Shiori. I just can't remember what I did last time. So okay, so let's see if I can put see if I can remember what she needs so that I can focus my poems only on Shiori to get her images. If I remember correctly, she likes a lot of happiness and a lot of sadness. That sucks to be in my opinion. Sure, yes. Oops. I feel like Giggle is like cute. Order is definitely Yuri. Bouncy Dream. Yeah, it was. I knew it. Okay, sunset. Okay, so weather phenomenons and stuff like that is also her. Shows you how long I've been since I've played this game. Okay. Achievement unlocked! Doki Doki Poetry Slam. Lovely. Happiness? Yeah. How can she be clouds? Okay. Maybe because of, yeah, pain, okay. Okay. Smile, joy, grief, okay. Sunny. Vertigo. Wonder who will see this as a good word. Hope? Yeah. Sugar is definitely you. Bunny? Definitely. Milk? Sure this is this. Death? I think Death will go with you. Rain cloud? Okay. So it is weather, but why did the one go to you? Interesting. Maybe it's that kind of emotion, maybe? I don't know. Music is definitely you or you. Damn it. Hopefully I got enough for Shiori only. Okay, so I'm going to... How much time do I have left? I only have a little time. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna cut off this video here. And then tomorrow I'll probably... Or maybe the day after tomorrow, I'll start doing a second video. But that's it, folks. Enjoy the rest of your days and stay safe.